Welcome back, Insufferable gaming fans. Rosser here, trying to get used to some good old-fashioned Vagrant story like in the old days. Doing a big old fancy New Game Plus, and hopefully I'll be able to blaze through it in many fewer episodes than last time, and this time I can show off all the New Game Plus areas. That's the plan. But while we're here, we might as well enjoy the story again as well. Hear the sound of the restless dead moaning in the background. No loafing. A grimoire being those handy-dandy things that teach us magic, by the by. Let's see. That should be locked. And it is. We'll get to it. I'm pretty sure traps abound in this lush tropical dungeon too, but darned if I'm gonna waste all my time searching for them. They haven't been working in video games long. They're amazed at floating blocks. Dissension in the ranks, speculations, scuttlebutt, rumors. In other words, when pigs fly. With that logic, we could enter a hoverstone in the Kentucky Derby. I'd pay to see that. Alright. We've gotten to know these guys well enough. Although I do need to relearn my timing after all this time. Most of this will be explained later. But I'm not doing too badly. That'll come later. During the hard parts, my rock escaped. It left the station without me. Come back, Rock. Come back. There we go. Oh, and by the way, these caverns are, in fact, subject to frequent earthquakes. Really need to get back to work on my timing. Not that it matters with these weak enemies, but eventually that's going to be an issue. And not the good kind of issue like you want. I believe there's a trap here. Yep, I was right. Backstory, anyone? And so once again, zero-armed lunatic has shown us the way. These guys, not so tough. Especially not you, Mr. I just hop up like a whack-a-mole. You hop up, I beat you down. That's the way we're playing this game, mister. It's a fun game, full of clubbing. It's the big one! Hot damn. Should have called them splats, because that's the sound they make. If I'm not mistaken, the door over there is going to be locked. Or a door over there is going to be locked. Or maybe a door over there is going to have a treasure chest behind it. Let's try it. What say? Wow, you can really tell that I'm out of practice on this one. Splat. Yeah, okay. We get some free stuff. Stuff that isn't really all that daggone useful in a new game plus, but we take what we can get because it's free. All those roots and bulbs and whatnot. Seems like there should be a dirty joke in there, but I'm just not gonna dig for it. Not this time. Your roots being an item that lowers your risk. Risk being a statistic that determines a variety of things, such as how much damage you do and also how much damage you take. So the higher the risk, the more damage you do, but the more damage you take. Should be one more bat in here somewhere. Is there? No? Did I kill them all? Well, great. Now, I do believe I'm going to have to find a switch for this. Fair enough. Let's do that now. The way these boxes work is that you can pick one up if they're on the floor or one higher than the floor, but not when they're two up. So that's why I had to break that one. Here I sit, same as ever. Killed a bat, pulled a lever. And this is where we first start suspecting that our good friend Ashley Riot might not quite be all there in the head. All will be explained, sort of, kind of. Why the hell did I back out of that one? I needed to hit that back. There we go. This is also a good time to point out that I actually have a bunch of spells because I am, in fact, on a New Game Plus. Spells that I would not normally be getting until much later, which I can use to expedite this process. Wait a minute. I need up there. Let's get up there. Let's get some blocks. I'll take that. Will that be enough? Yes, it will. Awesome. We can go ahead and save here. Just in case the worst happens. Though quite frankly, I don't see how it could get that bad at this point. You never know, though. Things could break down in a hurry in this game. That's one thing you can't do. You can't take your enemies for granted, because sometimes they just flat out surprise you. It's a slow save. Now let's check over here. Take some free curatives. And zip merrily along. How many times must me learn this lesson? Minotaurs get stitches. In the past, I've used the exact words, Perseus I ain't. That's because Perseus doesn't beat Minotaurs as fast as I do. I'm like Hank Aaron. I'll take a swing, and stuff goes flying. Sometimes I use a hammer. And now we come to the meat and potatoes of why you would want to do a New Game Plus and go all the way through the game again. Because you still get random bonuses. And if you got piss poor bonuses during your first run, hopefully the second one will make some of it up. And we get some grimoires that we already had. Sometimes grimoires will have multiple levels of stuff. Let's see, was there some kind of... Yeah, treasure chest. Let's grab that while we're in here. Lots more free stuff. You know I love it. Free stuff is my favorite kind of stuff. 'Cause I'm a cheap bastard. Oh. Those fake arms must make it really easy to scratch your back.
Oh gee, this is pretty nice. I guess I'll just stay here for a while.
Nothing bad ever happened in a flashback. I said nothing bad ever happened in a flashback. Here they go, proving me wrong again. Yeah, can't catch me, is what he's saying here. Look outside yourself, because otherwise you're going to have to rotate your eyeballs around 180 degrees, and that's just damn painful, mister. Oh no, they've kidnapped my coworker that I've just met, presumably. Or maybe they had a long history before the game. It's hard to tell. Normally, in a new game, this is where you would open up chaining abilities. Yep, right there. That's your chain attacks coming into play. Well, chaining and defense. But I already had those. For more detailed explanation, see earlier files. Moving along. We have our handy dandy training dummy just in case we want to practice our chains a bit. Looks like I might need some practice, but we'll practice next time. Till then, I'm gonna save out and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take a drink.